So what's good, guys? This is Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today, guys, I would like to bring you the updates and the best information about Medellin, Colombia. But first of all, I would like to say thanks to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Thanks for the ones that are going to subscribe to my channel. And thanks for the one that will subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that, everyone. So all I can say is, like, thank you so much. Thanks for the love that you guys been showing me. You guys been supporting me a lot, and I really appreciate that. So all I can say is, thank you so much. I'm grateful. Thanks for all the blessings. Thanks for all of that. So guys, let's just say with the updates and the best information of Medellin, Colombia. But first of all, guys, I would like to talk about, topic about Parque Lleras. But also, let me be clear, let me clarify. I'm not the type of content creator or YouTuber in process that like to support, support that, sometimes once in a blue moon. But I don't promote, or I'm not promoting like sales for tourism, none of that. Because, I'm not focused on that. I just like to bring you guys, the best information about, CTG, Medellin, a little bit of, of Colombia, so that's this, my main work, is focused on that, all day, updates, information, all of that, I'm not focused on that. But guys, lately, everybody's been talking about Medellin because, it's always something going on over there. And, that's what my news is about, my updates is about today. So guys, let's just say with the updates, the best news, the best information about Medellin, Colombia. But first of all, guys, I would like to say every time I bring something to my channel, I always double check, like I bring in the right information to you guys. And either like I'm getting the info from the right connections or from the right newspapers. I'm not Nazi. I'm not creating this to get views. I'm not, I don't have to speak, I don't have to be lying to you guys, Everything I get to my channel, I make sure this is the real information because, I'm not fake. I like to bring real stuff, real shit to my channel. So guys, let's just say with the updates and the best news of Medellin, Colombia. And guys, the mayor of Medellin has revealed the name of the groups that are in charge of the sexual tourism around Parque Lleras. So guys, this history, got this history from the local news. So let me read to you guys, the history. And this history is said like that, guys. Mayor also, before I start reading this shit, let me tell you guys, I'm not, like English is not my native language, but I'm trying to do my best to bring you guys the best information. If you guys know, it's your first time, watching me. I'm born and raised in Cartagena, Colombia, so, Spanish is my first language, so I can make some mistake. I hope you guys understand that part. So, the mayor of Medellin, Federico Gutierrez, revealed which is gangs are in charge of sexual tourism in around Parque Lleras area in Medellin. According to the mayor of Medellin, behind to the sexual exploitation, there is 3 Colombian structures and 1 of Venezuelan. So, Venezuela, they be doing, this bullshit too, like pimping the girls, all of that, that's the problem, at the end of the day. So 4 criminal groups are behind the sexual exploitation in Medellin, and the increase of tourism in Medellin is attached by the sexual exploitation of women, since a large part of the foreign visitor to the Paisa capital, if you don't know what's the Paisa capital, this is the Medellin nickname, Medellin is the Paisa capital. So come to seek service of that type. Gutierrez also revealed which is gangs are in charge of sexual tourism around Parque Lleras in Medellin. According to the mayor behind sexual exploitation, there is 3 Colombian structures. 1 is Venezuela, origin by Maracaibo area. So Maracaibo, is also like city in Venezuela. Medellin is receiving like 1,700,000 tourists. Almost half of them are foreigners. There are those who come to look for sex, drugs, and sexual exploitations. Those tourists cannot be welcome in Medellin. This is what the mayor has been saying, Like also I create a video like a week ago, talking about the mayor of Medellin say he doesn't want tourists that travel over there just for, sexual destination, all of that, that's what he been saying. He can't stop nobody. So the arrival of foreign tourists to Medellin's market not only to visit the emblematic sites of the Comuna tour team, but also they looking for sexual service. The president announced that behind the sex tourism's monopoly, there were 4 criminal groups, like I already say, which the Colombians or the Venezuelans route. However, he didn't specifically say the name of the Venezuela if it's the Venezuelan group, but they suspicious that is Aragua train. So guys, Aragua train is a gang like they are like different part of the world. They also in Colombia, I think I don't know about that like pretty well, but I hear like they were in the capital, some place in Colombia, but I know they kind of around Chile, Peru, Ecuador, all of that. So they like an octopus, like they had like so many hands, they almost everywhere. So the president, my bad, the mayor also say he been around those areas by himself, like looking for what Parque Lleras has become. So he's been there. He say, I have been into those areas myself, look to what Parque Lleras look like. So he's disappointed about how Parque Lleras has become. Regarding to this issue, I give a real S-ride. Days ago we carried out in the intervention of Lleras Park for criminal to cover Odin. So this is the name, basically what they say. Those are the names of the groups that they kind of ruin the sexual exploitation in Parque Lleras, or they that's what they say. They want in charge of the gorge, all of that. So the names are Odin, Robledo, La Raya, La Terraza, and the truth too, is one Venezuela. They still haven't rebuilt the name. So, those are the groups that, they been in charge of the girls, in charge of Parque Lleras, all of that. So, let me repeat to you guys. La Raya, La Terraza, Odin Robledo, so they the one in charge of all this bullshit over there. Women's, all of that over there. So they the one that ruined the Parque Lleras around, this sector, around this area, with the women's, all of that. So Federico Gutierrez has said that during his tour of the area, he realized the majority of the sexual woman that's been exploited, the woman that suffer like more sexual exploitation, they are from Venezuela, and more than 90% they say workers are from our sister Venezuela. Venezuela is in the border with Colombia. So he said he will never stigmatize that population has been inflamed since a difficult situation of Venezuela. He told them, the sex workers, he's trying to offer them, like plans to work, so they can get out from, this Parque Lleras area, this business, trying to get them like, get a real life, all of that. But apparently they don't want, I guess, it's kind of like easy money for them. Well, that's what I guess, but I don't see like this is a easy work to do. So he told them, I don't want you to be here doing that activity. Come, let's see what else can we do for you. That's what he said to them. So he's trying to offer them, like I say, better lives. So he also said like foreign tourists come to some women and fall into the hands of criminal structure that applies escopolamine. So okay, let me also give you guys feedback a little bit before I continue with the history. He also said like basically majority of the tourists that got set up is because a lot of these girls these women, they work for groups. And that's when you work for a group, it's like you have a boss, they tell you what you have to do, and that's exactly what you got to do. And if you don't do it, you can get in trouble with your boss, or you can lose your job. So it's the same thing with the girls. So they're working for somebody, and they asking them, hey, you guys gotta do this, gotta do that. or you might get in trouble. I guess that's the way how it works. I don't know. I'm not pimping nobody. I'm not involved around this game, none of that. I'm just sharing my opinion, what I think about that, guys. So he said they contact they contact women filing the hands, criminal structure, all of that. They the one, so they even killed them. They even killed foreigners, or they stealing from them. Selling phones, all of that. You guys know better about all this bullshit around Medellin. So mayor of Medellin in a view, that was him giving this information in a view from the FM. Is a radio in Colombia. The criminal behind sexual exploitation, I told the mayor of Medellin, did not specifically say which criminal groups of foreign origin was behind the sexual exploitation of Medellin. It is presumed that it is the Aragua train. He's talking about he doesn't know which group is doing the sexual exploitation to the Venezuelan girls, but they suspicious that it's a Aragua train, but it's not confirmed there, like how it been saying. So since the network has similar operations in the regions in the other cities since Bogota, so they say like they in the capital they find out like the Aragua train, which is like I mentioned before, it's a group like belong to Venezuela, like the octopus, they everywhere. They like the octopus, they're everywhere. So that's the way how they be operating with the girls in Bogota, So that's the reason why they are suspicious that these are the same group in Medellin, Colombia. So La Terraza, now I'm gonna talk about all this group that they already mentioned, so you guys can know and can have idea about who are those people, who are these groups. Also, again, I'm not Nazi. I'm just giving you guys, feedback, getting the right information to you guys, so you guys, can, keep your eyes, about, watch your back about, what's going on in Medellin, Colombia. So La Terraza is one of the criminal crimes networks in Medellin, which it has been known by the commission of crimes, sons, and homicides, force like displacement, death, extortion, drug trafficking, recruitment of minors to link them up in the ranks and exploit them sexually. The network is part of La Oficina, is a macro structure that brings together all the gangs and control most of Medellin criminal world. So this Oficina, they kind of like the one that are in charge of the game. About all these. Basically, what I'm reading, the macro structure that brings together all the gangs, control Medellin's and criminal world, kind of like the one that control Medellin, La Oficina. So La Raya is less known, but it's also a group that's just also in all the gang, all of that, with the girls, all of that, they also are in the gang. La Raya is less known, and is also one of the oldest in the metropolitan area. So metropolitan area, is they talking also about Medellin. Around Abu Rabeli, which is also Medellin nickname. So where it was runs more than 200 men who are dedicated to robbery, drug trafficking, and committing sexual crimes. Odin Robledo is the last one, and this is criminal organization linked up to drug trafficking and the structuring of so-called combos. Combos is like groups. Group of people, they like gangs groups, what I mean? Well, it's not gangs groups, it's just groups. So, and structuring so-called combos, criminal microcells that commit crimes in the neighborhood is presence of mainly in the western sector of Medellin and is slated to mainly former as paramilitaries. Paramilitaries is like kind of like they kind of like they guerrillas, all of that. I don't know if you guys heard about that before. You realize all this group. So guys, also let me share to you guys what I talk about all this situation, and I'm impressed. This is crazy, man, what I've been reading, because I don't know if I'm used to like like I say, I don't like to be spending hours talking about girls, all of that, about sexual tourists, none of that, because I don't think like it's something productive to me. I kind of spend that time talking about something else, And guys, this shit what I read is crazy because that might be the reason why a lot of people are getting set up in Medellin, because a lot of these working groups, like they on Tinder, all of that, and they work for those groups, and they just doing what they told them to do, and this is what maybe what is causing all the death, people getting set up. I'm talking about the one that are getting drugs, all of that, because somebody jumped from the balcony. This belong to nobody. We can say like, oh, locals are guilty because somebody jumped from the balcony, somebody else, was drinking tea and passed away. No, this we can blame them for that, because that's on them. That's on the person that that did it. So guys, this is fucking crazy. Like I said, this might be they responsible. They who knows because I don't like to be like go deep around all this topic, because at the end of the day, I'm in Colombia, and I gotta be careful with what I talk about. I don't like to blame nobody. I'm just really bring you guys the best info about Medellin. And guys, hey, if you scared like coming to Colombia, all of that, just forget about that, man. Like Medellin is an amazing city. Just catch your flight, jump in the plane. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna have a great time in Medellin. It depends what you're looking for. But now things are getting very hard, like with the girls. So you gotta just watch your back, because I'm saying about the girls because they're the one that are involved. That's this type of situation, or somebody pass away, or the rough, something. So guys, like gonna catch you fly. You're gonna have amazing time. You're gonna make great people. Gonna have a good great time if you link up with the right people, because that's one of the most important things to me. Like, hey, you going somewhere, anywhere I go, like I'm trying to make connections, because you never know. Like in life, you need to have a lot of type of friends. You need to have like good friends, bad friends, because you don't know like when the bad friends, maybe like Gansy, they're gonna help you with something. Somebody's, is trying to play with you or something. Just give them a car, some situation, they can give you a hand with all of that. Good friends, also, can help you, with anything. So guys, that's all, guys. I wanna bring you to you guys today. And like I say, I don't know, like if this one of the reason why Cartagena is more safe around tourism. All of that is because like from what I know, and it's not like, again, it's not like like I'm curious, this is something like I'm dedicated, like asking about gurus, none of that, because I don't think like I say, I think like I can spend time talking about something else. But guys, this might be the reason why Cartagena is more safe around about Medellin, about women's, all this stuff, and it's because majority of women that I know that's the office, like the activities, what they do for a living, like the working girls, they don't work for nobody. They are their own bosses. They go work when they want. They got a day off when they want, so they don't work for nobody. So this might be, the main reason why, like it's less robbery, people getting drugs in Cartagena, all of that, because like they don't work for nobody. Majority, I'm talking the one that I know, because maybe somebody would say like, oh yeah, I know somebody, like, oh they work for she worked for his boyfriend, for her boyfriend, all of that. I don't know about that, because again it's not something that I'm interested to talk about. So yeah, guys, that's the main info I want to bring to you guys. I hope you guys like my video, like my show today. I hope you guys understand like English is not my native language, and I can make like some mistake in English. I hope you guys understand that part. But thank you guys. You guys been showing me love. You guys been supporting me a lot, and I really appreciate that, guys. So guys, again, I don't try to be nosy, I'm just bringing you guys, the best information about, a little bit of Medellin. I'm not trying to blame nobody, nothing. I'm just trying to bring you guys, keep you guys updated, with the best info about Medellin. But guys, again, so if you any day, anytime, any moment, any second, you guys coming to Cartagena, Colombia, don't forget to hit me up. I own a tour company in Cartagena, Colombia. Also, you guys can follow me on IG. You guys can find me like CTD Connections. That's the name of my company. So we offer tours like Volcano, Palenque, private boats, private villas, fast boats, all of that. So I got you, I'm the man in the city. No, I'm joking. There is a lot of great tour guides in the city. I won't say like, oh, guys, you guys gotta book with me. I will show you this. I will show you that. No, you guys feel the energy. If you feel like you guys booking with me, just go ahead. I'm not forcing nobody, and just like to keep you guys updated. With the best info, the best of the best. You know what I mean? So guys, also, I will drop my PayPal information in the description of my video. My WhatsApp number. You guys feel free to reach out to me over there if you guys interested in my service. Asking me like, don't be asking me like things about women's, like how much they charge. No, don't ask me this bullshit because I'm not focused about that. Like I say, I only know things about tours, all of that. So guys, I drop my PayPal information if you guys want to show me some love. Just go ahead. I'm not forcing nobody. I'm a real one. I make good, decent money in Colombia, so I'm not begging for money. So guys, that's all I want to say to you guys. So thank you so much. Same for everything. See you soon. See you next time. This is Carlos, the Colombian guy with the best information about Medellin, this time about CTG, and maybe in the future about Colombia, guys. So thank you guys. Thanks for everything. See you soon. See you next time. This is Carlos, the Colombian guy. Boom.